Google Maps has been around for a while and is home to some pretty creepy things. These places range from military bases to frightening alien creatures. In this article, we've gathered together the 10 creepiest things found on Google Maps. Number 10. Richmond crime scene. In 2000, this image was taken by Google Maps and shows the murder victim lying on the ground next to the tracks with several officers nearby. The coordinates are no longer available, though the body is seen lying next to railroad tracks near Sanford Avenue in the American city of Richmond, California. The victim was 14-year-old Kevin Burr, who was shot dead. Sadly, the murder remains unsolved, and after the image went viral, Google replaced the image out of respect to his family so they don't have to be reminded about the unfortunate event. Unfortunately, they didn't catch any photos of the murder taking place, which may have been helpful in identifying his killers. Number 9. Balcony creature. This creepy picture was captured by Google Maps in France of what looks like a block of apartments. However, what was captured standing next to the bike does not look human at all. In fact, the only plausible theory is that it was a statue of some sort, and the image was taken during Halloween. That, or the scraggly-haired, demonic-looking thing is a very strange sort of tiki statue. What promoted paranormal enthusiasts to seriously question this perfectly rational explanation, though, is that Google has since blurred out the image. That idea hasn't been helped by other images captured by Google Maps like this one. Do they have something to hide? What do you think? Number 8. Iraq's Blood Red Lake. There is, as yet, no official explanation for why this otherwise normally green lake, discovered in 2007, appears in red. Some people seem to believe it may simply be the result from a fault with a satellite camera, although it is equally likely to be sewage pollution, water treatment processes, or the dumping of voice blood from slaughterhouses. The best explanation may be that minerals or red algae were the root of the problem. Since the photo has been captured, the lake has returned to its normal color. All I can say for definite is that this is reason number 132,443. Why I'm never going to Iraq. Number 7. Naked man. You can pretty much get a view of anything on Google Maps, even a naked German guy. In 2010, as Google Maps expanded to capture more German cities, they captured this image from Mannerheim, showing a naked man in the trunk of his car, whilst a sleeping or dead dog lays down on the drive. Whilst it is funny, it is also quite disturbing. Aren't people only squashed into the boot if they're being kidnapped? Either that, or he's making sure his trunk with the floor and sides removed has the volume necessary to transport an adult-sized body. Nobody knows, but Google subsequently blurred the image following it going viral. Are they trying to censor it, or just save us from witnessing a crazed naked man going about his business? Number 6. Badlands Guardian. The locals never knew they were being watched by this geological phenomenon until they discovered this formation in 2006. It looks disconcertingly like a human head wearing a Native American headdress. The face formation, located in Alberta, Canada, is supposedly entirely natural, the natural result of clay erosion. Apparently, needless to say, many people refuse to believe that a geological marvel that appears so human-like is simply a coincidence. If you look close enough, it looks like he's wearing a pair of earphones. But that section is actually a man-made road, which led to an oil well. Even the Badlands Guardian, it seems, isn't immune to exploratory drilling. What's puzzling is that this isn't the only face that appears to protrude from the ground. In Hungary, you can find what looks like the face of Jesus. That is only if you believe that Jesus actually looks like this. Religious fanatics around the world flock to visit the area as they believe it's holy, and many even speculate that it is a sign that Jesus Christ will be resurrected again. Number 5. Crabzilla. This picture was captured by Google Maps in the harbor at Whitstable, Kent, in the UK. The photograph appeared to show a crustacean that it is at least 50 feet wide, lurking in shallow water and dwarf neighboring fishing boats resting on the nearby pier. While some insist it is proof of Crabzilla, others argue that the shadowy figure is nothing more than an unusually shaped sandbank, or simply a playful hoax. The largest known species of crab is the Japanese spider crab, which can measure more than 12 feet, but nowhere near the size of vault was captured. Number 4. The Haunted House. The town of New Baltimore, New York, is either the portal to hell or Google Street View uploaded some very corrupted files. The strangest thing of all is that the population was supposed to be 3,000, 370 at the time that image was taken in 2007. However, you can't really see a person or a car around the area corrupted by this strange, distorted image effect. It is unknown why this occurred, but it looks like the original pictures that Google car took were ruined and Google had no interest in fixing the thing. The only way it returns to normal is if you venture far out of the town on Street View. As of February 2016, Google Maps fixed this entirely, but that hasn't solved a load of people from speculating that this haunted-looking town wasn't just a major Google glitch. Number 3. The Almere crime scene. In April of 2013, this Google Maps image of Almere in the Netherlands went viral online as publications ran with the story that it shows a murder scene, and it looks exactly what you'd expect a murder scene to look like from above. A blood-red trail, possibly the result of a body being dragged to the lake ready to dispose of a body. There's even a human standing there, as if caught in the act. People were so shocked, they called the police to report the murder. However, it seems the truth is not as interesting as first thought following the buzz online about this image. The owner of a wet golden retriever came forward and told the Sun newspaper that it was just her dog playing. The blood was actually a trail of water splashing off her dog, which stained the wooden jetty a dark red color. Furthermore, the image was taken in broad daylight, which would be an unlikely time for a murder to take place. The person was clearly also in direct view of pedestrian traffic. User itfluxta made the following photo, and it seems to describe the image really well. So whilst this image did truly terrify the internet, it's quite possible two people fishing, or something, or murder. Marine life lovers would be astounded by the renowned Musée Oceanographique de Monaco, which showcases over 450 Mediterranean and tropical species. The El Rocha provides a whimsical glimpse into its past, as it retains original features of the old town, while giving a panoramic view of the sea. You'll also get to see the magnificent Palace Princier de Monaco within Le Rocha. It's truly a life of opulence when you get here. Number 3. Vatican City. Roman Catholicism is one of the biggest religious practices globally today. The seat of its influence is found on one of the smallest city-states in the world. This diminutive territory, which has a 4 square land area, is right in the middle of Rome. Marking its borders are medieval Renaissance walls that show regal grandeur. There are 6 entries, but only 3 that could be accessed by the public. They're the Piazza San Pietro, the Arco del Campane, and the entry point to the Vatican museums and galleries. It holds 2 famous buildings, namely the Papal Residence Vatican Palace and the astounding St. Peter's Basilica. There are pretty interesting facts about the Vatican City. For starters, the Swiss Guard, not the Vatican residence, is charged with the protection of the Pope, who functions as both the head of the Catholic faith and the city-state. There's also an escape route underneath the city meant for the Pope's security. And what's curious is that it owns a high-powered telescope in Arizona. What does it need that for? Who knows? Number 2. Republic of Molossia. The Vatican may popularly have been known as the smallest country in the world, but guess what? There are still others that are tinier. Let me introduce you to the Republic of Molossia. It's a micronation somewhere in Nevada with a land area of just 18 kilometers squared. With its self-declared sovereignty, it doesn't pay any taxes to the US government and even has its own currency, printed on no less than poker chips. This small territory is ruled by the president, His Excellency Kevin Baugh, and inhabits the area along with 21 citizens and 6 canines. With such a small population in an equally small region, Baugh has all the liberty to enact whatever law he wants. For funny reasons, spinach, tobacco, and catfish are not allowed inside Molossia. Cookie dough is declared as its national food. There are 25 holidays in a year, and one of them is in honor